If tension in the cable supporting the lift moving upwards the twice the tension when the moving downwards the acceleration of the lift is equal to g by 3 g by 3. When a body slides down inclined surface the acceleration the body is given by f is equal g sine theta. A tip of the product of mass and velocity is known as momentum. For machine of self-locking, the efficiency should be less than 50%. The efficiency of screw jack, helix angle alpha, coefficient of friction mu is equal to tan alpha by tan of alpha plus pi. The efficiency of screw jack maximum when the helix angle is alpha is equal to 45 minus pi by 2. Maximum efficiency of screw jack of angle of friction pi is the 1 minus sin pi by 1 plus sin theta 1 pi. A ball thrown up, the sum of kinetic and potential energies will be maximum at an point. The values of acceleration due to gravity of two places A and B, G1 and G2, weight of the body carried from A and B will be multiplied by G2 by G1. Energy is defined as capacity of doing work. Moment of inertia of a body does not depend upon angular velocity of body. Power is defined as rate of doing work. A jet engine works on the principle of conservation of linear momentum. A wood watch spring process energy stored in the form of mechanical potential energy. Work is equal to dash force into distance. When a horse pulls a cart, he moves forward by the force he exerts on the ground. A rubber ball strikes a wall, rebounds. A lead ball of the same mass of velocity strikes the same wall and falls down. Which of the following statement is correct? The change of momentum suffered by lead balls is less than that of rubber ball. A ball will cover maximum distance when it is kicked at a certain angle of horizontal. This angle is 45 degrees. The SI units of pressure is newtons per meter square of Pascal. 1 newtons is equal to 10 power of 5 dyne. U1 and U2 approach two moving bodies same direction. Their corresponding velocity separation of V1 V2. Newton's law of collision elastic bodies the coefficient of resistance is equal given by equal to V2 minus V1 by U1 minus U2. Moment is defined as the mass into velocity. Which of the following have the same units as all of the above? Perfectly elastic bodies in the value of coefficient of resistance is 1.0. The body moved down smooth inclined plane and same body dropped down the same height of the inclined top of the following parameters. Ground will be same all of the above. Rate of change of momentum is proportional to the impulsive force. The units of momentum are same as the impulse. A ball weighting W strikes ground angle is shown in the figure. Negative to theta, coefficient of resistance will be W tan alpha by tan beta. The impulse is defined as force into time. Original velocity in the opposite directions. The respective bars 2:1. The masses of two bars 2:1 and respective velocity 1:2. Opposite direction before the coefficient of friction 1/2. Velocity separation will be ball equal to the work done by body moving down smooth inclined plane. Smooth inclined plane dropping downwards from the same height of will be equal. A body mass m moving with constant velocity by together will be equal to v by 2. Twice that a marble roller smooth room wall temperature returning the point projection twice time coefficient of friction between the wall is 0.50. The rate of change of moment takes place in the dash of applied force. If the moment of given body is doubled, its kinetic energy will be increased by 4 times. Pick up the correct statement of the following. Rubber when the strike rebounds to a lead ball same mass velocity when strikes the same wall. The change in momentum suffered lead ball less than the rubber ball. Two pieces of steel. A solid and a hollow sphere same mass are rolled down inclined plane simultaneously. When solid sphere will reach the ground first. If light and heavy body have equal kinetic energy translation, the lighter body will have a smaller momentum. A periodic time of particle moving with a simple harmonic motion in time taken by the particle is a complete oscillation. If particle moves a circular radius r velocity v, acceleration toward the center of equal to v square by r. The value of acceleration due to gravity poles of compared to the equator is greater than. Periodic time of a body moving with a simple harmonic is inversely proportional to the angular velocity. A particle moves along a circumference of circle radius r with uniform angular velocity w. Equation for the velocity of particles given by v is equal to w of r square minus y square. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following simple harmonic motion. The acceleration is minimum at the end of the stroke. For particle moving with a simple harmonic motion, the frequency is inversely proportional to periodic time. In a simple harmonic motion, acceleration of particle is proportional to displacement. The force which produces the acceleration 1 meter per second kg is known as newtons. 1 joule is equal to 10 power of 9 erg. Joule of the unit is the work. A body of mass m falling freely under the action of gravity has following weight is the 0. Which one is the unit of time is the light year. The principle of conservation of energy can't applied following case body sliding down a rough inclined plane. A body mass m moving with constant velocity, it's another body the same mass moving with the same velocity but opposite direction restricts it the velocity. Compound body after collision is 0. A ball dropped vertically downwards from the top building, another one is the horizontal which strike ground is the both will strike simultaneously. A stone is wired in a vertical circle. Tension in the string is greater when stone is in the lowest position. The weight of the object would be minimum when it is placed at the center of earth. Centripetal force is given by mv square by r. A stone is wired in a vertical circle in a tension in the string is greater than when the stone is in lowest position. A apparent weight of man is moving lift less than his real weight when he is going down an acceleration. A particle filled tank is being carried on a truck moving with a constant acceleration, then water level of a pre-surfacing tank move up in back and move down front. When body falls freely under gravitational force, it possesses no weight. The first law of motion provides a definition of force. When the swing is watched, wound will be possess potential energy. A jet engine works on principle of conservation of linear momentum. Which of the following remains constant during flight of projectile? The horizontal component of velocity. The escape velocity of relation orbital velocity is the root 2 times. The velocity of satellite in order that the remains the particular orbit depends upon distance of satellite from the center of earth. A satellite is kept on moving an orbit around the earth is due to dash centripetal force. What will happen to the time period of simple pendulum bomb when made it oscillates water? The time period will increase. Which of the following pairs physical quantities have identical dimensions? All of these above. The order of magnitude gravitational constant is MKS system is the 10 power of minus 11. The moment of inertia does not depend upon the angular velocity of the body. A circular disc rolls down the inclined plane. The fractional of its total energy associated with its rotation is dash 2 1 by 2. The kinetic energy of body rotating with an angular speed w depends upon the distribution of mass and angular speed. A moment of inertia of rectangular lambda of positive length L breadth b to the plane and passing through the center of gravity is given by m L square plus b square by 12. Satellite is in orbit close to a surface depends upon the product of radiation and acceleration due to gravity. The force keeping the planet in regular orbits is the gravitational force. Next, a thief stole box full of jewelry WKG carrying the head jumped down from third building before reached the ground. He experienced load is 0. The escape velocity of a body on earth remains unchanged with variation of mass. A simple pendulum is set into oscillation. The both of the pendulum comes at rest after some time due to friction of air. The amplitude of vibrating body situated in a resting medium will decrease exponentially with time. A simple pendulum is vibrating in an actuated chamber. It will be oscillates forever with the same amplitude and the frequency. A swing pendulum eventually stops because of energy is converted to heat energy. The energy of a damped oscillator decreases exponentially with time. A tunnel dug through the earth from the end is opposite and analog diameter and the particles dropped at one end and channel. A particle will execute simple harmonic motion about the center of earth. The type of motion when the acceleration is proportional displacement is called as simple harmonic motion. As the acceleration of vibrating particles executing simple harmonic motion increases, the time period is the remains unchanged. Moving downward with acceleration. A small metal ball is tied, light string is suspended inside lift. Oscillation period of oscillation maximum when the lift is moving downward with acceleration. Period of simple harmonic vertical oscillation of a loaded light spring increases with increased mass attached to the spring. A boy swinging on a swing in another boy's side with the arm without distributing his motion. When the time period of a swing will be dash remains the same. A projectile be fired angle with the horizontal with the initial velocity, then time of flight is equal to 2u sin alpha by z. Oriental range of projectile fired with the initial velocity u at an angle horizontal is equal to u square sin 2 alpha by z. The range of projectile is maximum when the angle of projection is 45 degrees. The time of flight of projectile fired with the velocity at an angle of horizontal upward inclination beta horizontal equal to 2u sin of alpha minus beta by g cos beta. The range of projectile is above case 2u sin of alpha plus beta by g cos beta. The direction of projectile for the range of the maximum on the inclined plane 30 degrees horizontal should be 60 degrees with vertically. Which of the following is not scalar quantity? Money. Which of the following is example of undergoing translation equilibrium? A body rotating with constant angular vortices. The frequency of vibrating string is the inversely proportional to the square root of the mass parameters of the per unit. When two systems are in the resonance, the following parameters both equal is the frequency. A system in equilibrium consists of 6 equal concurrent complementary forces acting on the different action between the pair is force. This is the 60 degrees. Choose the correct statement. No work gets done when the move its constant speed along the circle. A ship will sink, it does not displace water equal its own weight. If the moment of given particles is doubled, then the kinetic energy be quadrupled. Atmospheric of Earth retained due to immense speed of molecules being much less than the escape velocity. If two bodies, one light and other heavy, are equal kinetic energy, which have the greater moment is the heavy body. The sum of kinetic energy and potential energy falling body is constant at all points. A periodic of oscillation with simple pendulum depends on its effective length. 3 perfectly elastic in similar body laying floor the stick with velocity second and onward third will be resultant velocity at the v by 3. In order is doubled, period of simple pendulum its length should be quadrupled. The period of vibration of a pendulum is least sea level where the latitude is thus 90 degrees. A body exerting SHM while passing through mean position will have kinetic potential energy follows maximum and minimum. In seconds pendulum, the pendulum exerts 1 beat per second. In case of simple pendulum, the period of one oscillation is given by 2 pi root of L by Z. In case of HM, the period of oscillation is given by T equal to 2 pi by omega. In SHM, acceleration is proportional to displacement. In SHM, we have conservation of total energy. The motion of particles executing SHM from one chemistry to other chemistry is half an oscillation. Which one of the following law not applicable to simple pendulum? 3 time period of proportional to the length. The value of acceleration due to gravity moon g by 6 where g the value of acceleration due to gravity of earth. The value of frequency of oscillation of simple pendulum on a moon compared to the earth will be 1 by root 6 times. A body in SHM will have a maximum velocity when its amplitude is 0. The length of second pendulum is 99.4%. 99.4. A clockwise second pendulum gaining 3 minutes a day take to correctly length of the pendulum should be increased. If g gauge of track velocity, the moving vehicle acceleration due to gravity, radius of circular path, the amount of slope elevation required the outer rail is gv square by gr. The differential, okay, thank you. Wheel and axis system consist of one big diameter wheel and two axial differential diameter. If d the diameter wheel d1 d2 the diameter of two axes, then velocity ratio equal to d2d by d1 minus d2. In planetary motion, following parameter remains constant: total angular momentum. The escape velocity of the surface of the earth is 11.2 km per second. The vehicle moving on a level circular path will exert pressure adjusted. The reaction on the inner wheels will be more. The maximum efficiency of screw joint with square thread and friction of 30 degrees can be 33%. A machine said to be irreversible, its efficiency is the less than 50%. L. The span of light suspension bridge whose each cable carries total weight, the central dip of Y, horizontal pull of each support WL by 8Y. Pick up the incorrect statement following escapement bridge in the rising temperature. Tip of the cable with the value of gravitation constant G is equal to 6.16 10 power minus 8. M be the mass of the earth or radius of the intensity of gravitational field on a surface of the each gm by r square. If the speed of rotation of earth decreases, the weight of the body will be increases. A uniform heavy rod AB length tied W1 at a string, the massless string passes frictionless. Shown in the figure, the equilibrium horizontal configuration is W1 equal to W by root 2. Okay. A roller weight of rolled over wooden block shown in the figure. The pull required just case of side motion root 3 W. Given bigger follow masses m1 m2 inextricable string smooth pulley m1 m2 smooth horizontal plane with mass m1 down, but the acceleration of the two bodies equal to ఈ విధంగా ఉంటే m1 by g m1 plus m2 m meter per second square. Two parallel forces acting on a body moving with a uniform velocity is the three forces in equilibrium. A moving particle is the one kinetic energy. Two cooperative parallel forces equal magnitude and opposite direction acting on the body is the two couple, and two unequal forces acting on a body is the four cause acceleration. Okay, thank you.